What is happening, guys? I'm back again for another one tonight. I did plan on coming on last night for a game. Unfortunately, things didn't quite pan out how they were supposed to, and I didn't actually have an opponent in the end. So, I thought about it for tonight. I thought, what can I do? Because I'm not going to get another opponent. So, what I've decided to do is the idea that I had last night, I'm going to perform tonight. But instead of me doing it as I normally would have done it, I would have done it against an opponent. I'm going to do it against the board cube. So the stats on the side you ignore, because what happens is they actually run a shield and a hull card here. So they got 30 shields and 30 hull, and I've got to try and get rid of the shields and the hull as quick as I can. But here's the catch. As you can see by the board, the cube is, I'm going to lock that in the center of the field. When that's got 10 hull or less left, the sphere will come in and make its way slowly, range 1, across the map until it gets off the edge of the map. If it makes it off the edge of the map, I lose. If I get my ships destroyed, I lose. But as you can see, I have no ships, which is what my plan was for last night. Me and my opponent were going to blind draw 2 ships each. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to blind draw 3 ships, 3 captains, 3 crew upgrades, 3 tech upgrades, and 3 weapons. And each ship will have one of each. So as you can see, this is the choices of ships that I've gone with. These were the random ships that are under this pile here. I will shuffle them and draw as I go along, so that there's no cheating. So we've got Voyager, Enterprise E, Cerberus, the Intrepid, the Constellation class. So it's not the special one, it's just a standard Constellation class. Pegasus, Equinox, and the Reliant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to go shuffle. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay? So we have 3 ships now, so I can move those out the way. I'm then going to shuffle these. I'm going to go 1. Actually, no, let me change that slightly, because I want to do it a little different. So I'm not going to shuffle them and draw the top 3. That's just not right. So I'm going to shuffle them. I'm going to spread them. And that's apparently just showed me exactly what's in there. Okay, so I'm going to have to go back with my original plan, which was to keep them face down, shuffle and draw. Okay? Let me give it a shuffle. I'm going to do it blind, straight off the top. 1, 2, 3. Then you got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bear in mind, guys, these are completely and utterly random, okay? So what I'll do is I'll do this, do this, do this. So ship 1, because these are all now done with. So let me just collect all these up and put them into one big pile. And then move them to one side so we don't get confused. So ship 1 is the Equinox, captained by Chakotay. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. With the sensor grid. Oh dear. The photon torps, yeah, I could deal with that. That's not bad. And Pavel Chekhov. This is going to be a long game. Okay, let me just grab hold of these a minute and form them up. Okay, that wasn't supposed to do that, but never mind. Let me just move that one and that one around. Okay, so that's not a very good ship. Needless to say, that's not going to be a very good ship. Oh dear, ship number. I can't stop laughing. It's brilliant. Ship number 2. The Good God. The Reliant. Captained by Ransom. He's got a transwarp drive. He's got enhanced targeting. And Tom Paris. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Just do that. Good Lord. What have I done? Maybe I should have picked them all at random and then decided. Why have I turned them over? There we go. And finally, for my sins, hey, finally a decent ship. Okay, yeah. Kathy Janeway, yeah, I can deal with that. High energy sensor sweep. Okay, after you move, you may disable one active shield to perform a free scan. Okay. No ship may be equipped, excuse me, with more than one high energy sensor sweep upgrade. Okay, not bad. Okay. Yeah. Dorsal phasers, that's good. That's helpful. And Phlox. Not that Phlox is going to be any help whatsoever because he removes a disable token from a crew upgrade, something I don't have on the ship. And obviously can't move it from himself. So it was all looking good till I got the Phlox. I'm just thinking, should I take a 4th ship to make it a bit fairer? Let's just count up and see what we've got point-wise quickly. So you got 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 55, 55, 59, 63, 66. I do apologize, my maths is terrible. 66, 96, 98, 98 and 5. 98 and 5 is 103, 108, 110, 113. So I'm actually 17 points short. So let's draw. So we know that there's 8 of each in this, so the top 5 are going to be whichever. So I'll just pick the middle one. Let's get rid of those. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll have that one. And move that one off of there. And then those 3 can go into there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll take that one and put those back. I can't believe how bad that was. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll take that one. Then put those back on there. Then I'll take that one as well. We'll just have an alliance build on that last ship, I think. Let's have a look to see how bad this one is. Watch it be the Oberth class now. So we've got Voyager. That's much better. Voyager, Riker, Shields, Quants, and of course Commander because it's Commander, isn't it? That, I can safely say, is a much, much healthier build. To be completely honest with you, with what I've got, would have been a lovely challenge, but I would not have lasted long, especially with some of these dice attacks you'll see coming at me in a minute. I will need that fourth ship. Quite a bit over the 17 points I had left, but it's fine. I'm doing this just for a bit of fun to kill some time tonight. So it's all good. Right, let me just spread these out so I can get the ones I need. So Miranda I need, because I got the Reliant. Move that one, that's your birth. I need the Nova. Connie can go. Preethis can go. Sovereign I need. Intrepid I need. There we go. And then the ships. I'm glad I grabbed Voyager when I did, though, because that's quite handy. So put those there. Stick those there. Reliant, Voyager, Enterprise E, Equinox. Spot on. Let me just drop those there. So we've got Voyager, which I'm going to sync up with Voyager. Enterprise E, and sync up with the Enterprise E. Equinox, which I'm going to sync up with the Equinox, and then obviously the Reliant, which I'm going to sync up with the Reliant. If I remember rightly, I always move first, and he always shoots first. Well, he doesn't move, so it's only me that ever moves, to be honest. So if I do them in order, so I got 4, 5, 7, and 8. So we got 4, 5, 7, and 8. Right, now that I am almost ready to go, I'm just going to drop those there before I place them in position. Let's have a look to see what we've got. So we've got Equinox with Chakotay, so I can disable one active shield, and during the end phase this round I can repair all my damaged shields, that's quite good, providing I don't take no extra damage that turn. Instead of performing a normal action, I may disable Chakotay to allow 2 different crew upgrades to perform their actions during the same round. Not going to work, not going to matter, because I've only got Chekhov, and his is pretty much every turn anyway. So if I get an auxiliary power token for whatever reason, after performing a white maneuver, I can remove it thanks to Chekhov. I got my photons, and discard to target one other friendly ship within range 1 to 3 of your ship. Place a scan and an auxiliary power token beside your ship and the target ship. If you do so, every cloaked enemy ship that was within range 1 to your ship must... Well, that's not going to matter. So that ship is just obsolete and is in there just to shoot. Rudolph Ransom on board the Reliance. So I can gain 1 attack dice when firing at range 1. So that's actually a 4 dice attack then instead of a 3 at range 1, because obviously you get 1 normally for range, but that says I gain an extra 1 too. So that gives me 2. If I've got an evade on the ship, I can roll +2 defense dice, making it 4. It's lovely. If I perform a 4 or 5 straight maneuver, I can change it to a 6. And this ship may re-roll 1 attack dice when attacking. That's every turn. And when defending, I roll 1 extra defense dice as well. So there's my +3. So Tom and Ransom will work perfectly together there. So fine, I can deal with that. As a matter of fact, I think Tom Paris might be one of my new little favourites on my Sutherland build instead of Riker if I need him. He's like my stand-in guy, if you like. But yeah, so basically that's going to be like my defensive attacking range 1 ship. Let's move over here. So we've got Voyager next. So Voyager's got his 360 arc, which is lovely. I got +2 shields, so I've actually got 7 shields for Voyager. Brilliant. Surprisingly, because the amount of shield upgrades I put in, I think like 4 of the tech upgrades that were in the randoms were actually what was I going to say? Half of the upgrades were actually shields, and I've only pulled 1, and that's because I manually pulled it. So we got Riker. If the attacking ship has a larger hull, I gain 1 attack dice. When defending against a ship with a larger hull, I can roll 1 extra defense dice, which is brilliant because that does have a larger hull, a lot larger hull. So I will constantly be firing 5 and 3 dice, which is lovely. I got my +2 shields, I got my quants as well. Quantums are going to be lovely. And then there's Commander for my Battle Station and Evade mix. Now, obviously, like I said, we've got the Enterprise up here. Doesn't have a photon weapon. So basically, well, a torpedo weapon, as it says there. Doesn't actually say it has to be photons, but just a torpedo. So that won't actually matter anyway, because I've got a dorsal array on that one. So I'm constantly firing it in, which is lovely. If I could shuffle some of these around, I'd be laughing because I'd swap that and that straight away. But yeah, guys, I'm all set to get this absolute mess, as I'm going to call it, underway. So I'm going to put the Reliant there and the Equinox there. Oops. And then I'm going to put the Enterprise there and Voyager there. And then I'm going to shuffle these and turn a card over. Because what happens is, every turn, let me just move these out the way a minute. Just get those out the way. If it actually moves, there we go. Right, so then what I do is I pull one of them off the top, go boop, and read the card. Do this every turn. And then when we've collected so many cards, what we do is, I think, I've got to try and remember now because I don't have the sheet to hand. If I've got 1 card, I get to repair 1 shield or hull damage on 1 ship. Or each ship, actually, I think it is. If there's 2 cards completed, I can stop the cube attacking me next turn. Whereas if there's 3 cards, I can cause the cube 10 damage. If I remember rightly. That's how I'm going to play it anyway, until I can get my sheet. And then we'll play it properly again another time. So, this turn, ships can only attack Cube 384 if their base ship cost is more than 30 points. Oh dear. So these 2 cannot attack, whereas these 2 can. Brilliant, okay. If I do 10 plus damage, this is only me, if I can do 10 damage to the hull of the cube, or the shields of the cube, that card will become mine, and it classes as the fact that I've completed it. If I don't, my next turn, the 2 ships with 30 points, base cost 30 or more, ships with a base cost of 30 or less must disable their shields. So all 3 of my little ships will those 3 will drop their shields. Enterprise won't, because it's 32 points. So I'm going to try and dive in as quick as I can. I think a 2 straight for those 2 is going to be a good option there to start with. whereas I need to try and get in a bit closer with the other two. So I'm thinking 3s. Or should I go with 4s? No, I'm going to go with a 4, I think, actually. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me just have a look. See if I've got a 5 on there. I have got a 5 on there. Right, I'm going to do 5s instead on those. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip those because I don't think a 2 is enough. I think a 3 would be more logical. It doesn't say what the cube does. I have been asking in our group to get the cards for the attack cards put on, but it doesn't look like we've done it yet, because as you can see by my little box up here of tricks, there's no attack cards, which is not good. But like I said, I have been asking to have them put on there, but they still haven't been put on there, and I've given up asking pretty much, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's, there's no attack cards in there. So what I will do is every turn the cube will attack the closest ship with the dice quality that it's got on the front, which I think is 6. Yeah, so it'll attack with 6. Let's do this. So we're going to go 1. I'll do them all together, and then I'll do all their actions as well straight after. So, Equinox will take an evade, because that's the wisest option, to give it an evade. That way then it's actually going to get 3 extra defense dice as well as its 2, so it'll roll 5, which is perfect. Chakotay's Equinox isn't really going to do too much, so I will target lock with him. He's not going to get shot at because obviously the... Oh, hang about. That's the wrong ship. The Reliant has got the scan, sorry. Let me get rid of that because that's the wrong ship. He's going to take the target lock and pop it on the cube. Will Riker, so he's going to play this. Joe, I'm going to take a knock on this actually. What I'm going to do is with Will Riker, I'm going to target lock this turn. And I'll take a battle station with the Enterprise E. When your ship performs one of those, you may place an additional token of the appropriate type beside your ship. Okay, that works fine by me. So I'm gonna apparently I'm going to turn the map. I'm going to battle station and battle station, so you get 2 battle stations thanks to Janeway's ability. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a pop shot at the cube. So I got 2 ships firing at 5 dice each. Hang on a minute. Let me just check my range. No, it's not, because that's got range 1. Oh, is that just the smallest? No, there's a little bit of daylight there, so that's not going to... Okay, so it's going to be 5 dice and 6 dice. I'll put 1 out there for now. So I'm going to shoot first with Enterprise E. Actually, technically, I don't, because he shoots first. So he's got 6 dice at Voyager. One, 2, 3, 4, and a crit. That's not very nice. I've got 2. I'm probably playing this one completely wrong, but it's fine. So I've actually lost 5 shields already. I say I've got 2 left. Not good. So while I've got the 6 dice in there, I'll return the 6 dice favour back at the ball cube. That's 1 damage. Right, so I've got 2 options here. This is going to be intriguingly interesting now, because I need to cause damage to this thing. I've got to get damage, haven't I? So I'll re-roll the 5 with the target lock. I wasn't going to, but I will, because I need as much damage as possible. Crits on there become 2 hits, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, like so. And then I'll take one of those off and roll again at 5. 1, 2. I'll convert a battle station for 3 at the Borg, so that's another 3 damage. One, 2, 3. I'm going to be in trouble here now from the start, because now that's the end of the turn. That card has not been collected by me. So it's a repercussion. So 3 ships have now got no shields for this turn. So all my ships will get 1 attack dice extra, but I've got to deal 10 damage. And ships cannot choose a straight maneuver during the planning phase next turn as my repercussion. So as long as I get 10 damage, I'm fine. So what I'm going to do, I can do straights this turn. So I'm going to do another 3 there and another 3 there. I'm going to slow Voyager down and the Enterprise down to 1s. I'm not worried about landing on the cube because you can actually fly underneath it. So I'm not on a real game like. So I'm going to leave it as that. And I'm going to set. Oh, hang on. Reveal that a minute. Because I don't want to do a 5 straight. I want to do a 1 straight. There we go. Right. So 1 straight is a green maneuver. So I do have an auxiliary at the moment. I just haven't put it on the ship because I'll be taking it off again. So it just seemed pointless. But here we go. So, boom, up he goes. Boom, up he goes. In they go, in they go. Actions are going to be the same again. So Janeway will get those 2 and take an auxiliary. Reliant can have an evade for the extra dice. He's already got a target lock, so that's a good thing. Hit this turn. He'll take a battle station. That's going to be handy. And Voyager has got a 360 arc, which is lovely. But I'm going to take Commander this turn because I'm going to need an evade. So we'll have a battle station and an evade on there. That is classed as range 1, so I'm fine with that. Unfortunately, he is about to take 6 dice again. One, 2, 3. That is another 4 damage to Voyager, so that's the 2 shields gone that I did have, as well as shuffle, 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 as well as 2 additional cards there. Right there. Next up is Enterprise E, going to shoot first. Oh, hang on, no, Enterprise E has got 6 dice thanks to the card's ability. So let's roll those 6 dice. I will convert a battle station. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage so far. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ouch. Not pleasant. One battle station. I'm going to take both battle stations off. And what I'm going to do is not have the auxiliary power token this turn. Just pointless having it, really, to be honest with you. Voyager's going to shoot next. I do have 7 dice now because I've got 4 for normal, 1 with Riker, 1 for range, and 1 for the card's ability. That's obviously the rule of 3, so that's all good. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me just roll them a second as well, because I forgot to roll those for Voyager. No, that's good. So crits become 2 hits. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, that's 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. 9 damage. Oof. Which takes their shields down to 9. I didn't need to spend a battle station. Could I have spent it? No, I could not have, so it won't matter. I'll tell you what, I'll take 1 of the damage back off of Voyager, though, because I've just remembered I've got the evade on this. Let me just take that off. I need to try and keep it as alive as long as possible. So next up would be Chakotay with his fantastic range 1 attack, 2 dice, 1 for range, 1 for the cards. So it's 4 dice. So it's just a nice big 4 dice into the cube. 2, 4. Would I have been better off going with the photons though? No, I wouldn't have. Because that'll be 1 dice down. Because that'll give me 3 and then I'll get 1 anyway. So 4. So it doesn't really matter. So that is 2, 4. 4 more shields. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking good now, guys. Now we're looking good. The Reliant will shoot last, obviously. It's got 2 as well. If it's range 1, I'll get 1 extra dice. Is that range 1? It is range 1, so I've actually got 2. 1 for range 1, 1 for ship's ability, and 1 for the card ability. So we had a bumpy start, but now we're starting to get somewhere. It's only 1 damage, but 1 damage is better than nothing. And I've frozen. Let me just take that 1 damage and just go to there. Like so. Right. So, with that said and done, I've completed that card, so that card is now mine. Next card is... Ships can only attack the cube from range 1 to 2. Perfect. Got to deal 10 damage to the cube. If I don't, ships not within range 1 to 2 are dealt 1 normal damage each. So that's fine because I am like within range 1 with everything at the minute. So let me just drop that down to 1. And then drop all these now down to 1 straight. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the Equinox onto the cube because I want Voyager to not have to worry about taking a knock this turn. Because obviously there's 2 ships on there, I can pick which one will take the damage. I'm still going to do a 1 straight with... As a matter of fact, I'm not. I'm going to do a 1 left. with the Enterprise, and then hope and pray that the next card that comes out says that I have to be at range 3. Right. So let's go forward there. Let's go to there. Go to there. Oops. Hang on a minute. That's not supposed to have happened. Undo. Okay, maybe it was then. Maybe I should have done a 1 straight. And I can't do a 1 straight with Voyager, can I? Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me undo Equinox then. Oh, I can't. It's just going to leave him on there. Well, he's not going to take the knock anyway, so I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll leave that standing. Let me just move him first. Go there. Come on, Equinox, let's go. And then I'll move that one to where it was, which is not good because it has caused a bump. I wanted to move that out of the way quickly. And then just drag Voyager back slightly. And drop it just there on the corner. So Voyager won't have an action, but we'll still get a shot, which is a good thing, I suppose. Let me move all these off the field. Oh, hang on. What I'll do is I'll put them all up now. So there's his. He's still got his target lock, so I'll give him a battle station this turn. And Enterprise E can take... So I want to give it a target lock, but I'll give it a battle station, I think. Voyager's taking some punishment here at the minute, which is not nice, but it's all good. Right, so I get 6 dice. There's 3 of them on the base, so I can pick which one I want to take the damage. In this case now, I'll have the Enterprise E take the 6 dice this turn. So, Enterprise E, 6 dice at you. 1, 2. Let's do that. 1. So it's just 2 damage. So that's just 2 shields off of the Enterprise E. And now the Enterprise E is going to... Janeway's going to give a very stern look. Oh, hang on a minute. I haven't rolled the defense dice, have I? Ah, so take 1 back. So Janeway's going to give a very stern look. She's not happy with the fact that the Borg cube has just dented her shields. And she's going to fire back with 6 dice. 5 for normal, 1 for range. Definitely going to spend the battle station to convert all of those. That is 6 hits. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are officially on the hull, which is perfect. Because when I get down to the last 10, this will come out. And it has got 7 and 5. Voyager next. So Voyager is at range 1. Voyager has 4 dice to play with. Gets 1 for Riker, 1 for range. So it is 6 dice. Nothing perfectionist on this, so it is whatever it is. 1, 2, 4. That's not bad. We'll take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Next up is going to be Equinox. Again, I'm not going to use those photons. I think that's going to be pretty pointless, if you ask me, to use the photons there. Because obviously I've got 2 dice. Oh no, actually thinking about it, so I get 3. But I'll lose the run for range and all that, so it's 3, whereas I've got 3 anyway. I'm just going to use the standard attack on the Equinox, which is just a bog standard 3 dice. And 3 hits. which is 2 there, and that makes it 3. Perfect. And then the Reliant is going to pop in a shot from the outside with 4 dice, because it's range 1, it gets a double. And boom, there is 4 more hits to the hull of the Borg cube. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is definitely cleared that card. So let's pull the next card and have a look, see what we've got. Each time a ship performs an action, it is dealt 1 normal damage. Ooh. Ouch. Ships that have the target lock action listed on their action bar must perform the target lock. Ooh, even worse. Okay, I could deal with that. That's fine. I don't mind that so much. Right, what are we going to do? Ooh, let's have a look. What can we do here? Let's get rid of these battle stations a minute. And that one as well. Let me move that target lock down to the back end of here. I wonder how that would work though with Equinox, because Equinox has already got a target lock. So technically, it wouldn't need to spend a target lock because it's got a target lock. Let me have a look. Right, so next turn that's going to come out. So what I'm going to do with the Enterprise E, oops, I'm going to do a turn maneuver. So the sphere will come out of the side of here and go this way. So I'm going to try and swing this around if I can. I think Voyager should go with it. Let's send Voyager with it. As a matter of fact, has Voyager got the better turn angle? Yes, it has. Voyager has got a lot better turn angle. So I'm going to do that for Voyager. Equinox is going to be a 1 left, just to keep it like sort of there. And then finally, the Reliant. Just want to try and keep that front arc on here if I can at range 1. So I'm just going to go like that with the Reliant. Here we go. So Reliant's going to go bump to there, keeping the cube in range. He's going to go bump to there. He's going to go over to there. And he's going to swing over to there. Unfortunately, Voyager will end up taking another shot, which is not good. Especially seeing as I've only got 3 hull left. I've got to take a target lock with all ships. So Voyager's going to target lock. The Reliant is going to target lock. And the Enterprise is going to target lock. I just took a very, very big gulp. Because I'm hoping... Saying that, I haven't done an action with the Equinox. So the battle station would be fine. Because it says if I can, doesn't it? Ships that have target lock action listed on their action bar must perform the target lock action, which I already have. So technically that card won't include the Equinox, which is fine by me. So, there's 2 extra dice coming in. 2 extra dice for the cube, so he's got 6. Voyager has got 2. I think that's time to say goodbye to Voyager. Voyager has been destroyed. Thanks for playing, Will. You've done a lot of hard work there. Unfortunately, it just wasn't going to work because you just kind of died. So next up is going to be Enterprise E shooting. Enterprise E has got a dorsal phaser, woohoo, which is nice. So let's fire 3 dice into the cube. Let's spend the target lock to reroll the 3 dice. 2 hits. Perfect. So that's 1 hit, 2 hits. Equinox is going to spend their target lock to fire photons out the back end. Let me just move these out the way a minute. So we've got 3 dice coming in from the Reliant. Perfect, that becomes a battle station, which I'll spend on the ship to convert for 3 hits. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. The cube still hasn't come out yet, which is good. So Reliant is going to fire for 4. 2, 4, that's 5 hull damage to the cube. I'm going to re-roll this one with the target lock. It's an extra hit, so that's actually 6 hits in total, which is great because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here he comes. Boop. So he comes out now from the side of the side of the sphere. Every turn he does a 1 straight maneuver. So here we go. Let me just turn that around, and the sphere will always move first. So I'm just going to do that and move the sphere 1, and then move that. Oh, I haven't done my dials yet, have I? Let me remove the Voyager dial. I'm going to do another 3 swing there. I need to do a turn of some sort with Equinox. Reliant will do the same again, because that'll work fine for him. So here we go. Reliant has bumped, not good. So Reliant will lose his action, which is not what I wanted to do over there, as you'll see in a second. Equinox has gone to there. Hasn't bumped. There is a little bit of gap there, so that's good. Equinox will take a target lock again this turn. Obviously my photons are disabled, so let me just grab a disabled token and disable those before I forget. Enterprise E, it's going to swing to there. That's the wrong one. Oh, range 2, not range 3. Come on in, let's go. So yeah, range 2, I've got the cube, the sphere at range 2, which is perfect. So cube fires first. He's got 6 dice at the Reliant, so this is going to be very, very painful. So unfortunately the Reliant bumped, so it's 1, 2. Oh, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's 3. I got 2 dice to play with when I'm not lagging. Come on, laptop, let's go. I don't want to be sat here all night looking at the loading on there. Okay, so it is 3 damage to the Reliant, which is the shield's gone. Yeah, it could be worse. Could have been worse. Then Enterprise is going to fire 3 at the sphere. That's 2 damage to the sphere. It's got 7, 8, 9. It's got 10 left on its shooty. Equinox can't shoot, so the Reliant next at range 1. You just pull those out. So the Reliant at range 1 will have 4 dice at the cube, and that is 3. So another 3 hits to the cube. 1, 2, 3. When I get the official rule sheet, I will go over this again. Obviously, I'll actually pick a fleet, I think, because this didn't work. Not very well anyway. Because I know that the shields and the hull regenerate every turn. Obviously, I can't remember how, so... Was that the target lock card? That was the target lock card. So what I'm going to do now, this turn, I'm going to spend 2 cards. To stop the cube from attacking this turn. I'm just going to quickly do my dials. So I'm going to let the Reliant just sort of fall over the top a bit. Equinox is going to swing itself around. And come hopefully down around here towards this. I'm going to slow the maneuver down for the Enterprise E. Because I think that's going to come in a bit quick. A little bit quick there. So I'm going to slow it down. But I am going to grab hold of the movement template a second. I'm going to drop it on there. And I'm just going to go... Put that there. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Perfect. That's perfective moving, that is. So, whoops. Oh, god damn. So I'm going to do that for there. Actually, I think I can just undo that, can't I? And just put it back again. Yes, I can. That's good. Perfect. There we go. Reliant doesn't need to worry because it's not going to get shot at, so I will battle station it. Oh, hang on. I haven't done a card yet. You watch this be the one where it says you've got to shoot at range 2 to 3. Ships can only attack the cube if their base cost is 30 or less. So that's good, because he was shooting at that anyway. So those two can shoot the cube. I've got to cause 10 damage to do it. But I'm not worried, as you'll see in a second. So I do have that at range 1 with him as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to battle station the Equinox. Well, all 3 are going to battle station. First of all, I'm going to shoot 6 dice with the Enterprise E into the sphere. What did I get there? Nothing on that one, so that's fine. Again, so that's 2, 4, 5. I'll convert that one with the battle station for 6 hits. He's got 4 hull left. The sphere. Equinox is going to shoot next. It's got range 1. It's nothing special. It's only actually going to be a 3 dice attack. It could do it, but he's going to plow it into the sphere. Oh, converting. Convert all 3 of those. So the sphere has only got 1 hull left. And then the Reliant, at range 1 with 4 dice, is going to shoot at the cube. And there it is. The cube is dead. The cube has left the field. Excuse me. The cube is gone. So I can finally remove the cube from the field. I'm not deciding where I've put it yet. I'm just going to pop it over there. I didn't do the card, but it won't matter because the cube is gone. And what I am going to do is I've got to sort these dials. So Reliant is going to do a 2 round here. Equinox is going to join the club and do a 2 as well. And then I'm going to just do a nice little 1. That's 1 right. I need to do a 1 left with the Sovereign. And then I'm just going to go like this. And I'm just going to go doot. I'm going to move that. And I'm going to go doot. And I put it there. Now I'm going to go 1, 2, which is bumped. So he'll just go back. And then I'm going to go doot like that. The sphere doesn't shoot, obviously, because he's trying to get away. I still have range 1, but I'm on dorsals. It's only got 1 hull left. I've got a battle station on all 3 ships. I will convert those. For 3 hits. The sphere is gone, but I'm going to keep shooting in it because I can. I've only got 2 with the Equinox this time. So let's shoot 2 dice into the Equinox from the Equinox. So that's another 2, so that's 5 hits, and then it's not at range, so it's only 2 dice from the Reliant as well. For an extra 1, it took 6 hits and died. But there we go, guys. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I know it was something different tonight, and I don't even think I've played it correctly, I'll be completely honest. I will put together a fleet, 130 SP fleet. I will put one together, ready to use, again, like tomorrow or whenever I can get the sheet to do it properly. I might even bring the cards down as well, so I can go, read the cards out to you with the correct cards. Because these are just the battle objectives. These are not actually the ship's attack. Because with the cube, some of the attacks are like reduced down to like 2 dice or 3 dice. And then there's other cards which put it up to like 12 dice, So ideally I want to try and get us sorted at some point. But yeah, for now, guys, I'll leave it there. That was me attacking the Borg cube on a whim of an idea that I had last night for a game that didn't actually quite happen, but it's all good. So, once again, thanks for watching. Drop us a like, subscribe, and all that. And I'll see you in the next one. Live long and prosper, guys.